It's a brisk, windy day. Beautiful outside. It feels good. Um, the brisk was a reference to the wind. However, it's usually to the cold. So I'll try to gather my thoughts. Anyway, it's great to see everybody here today, and to honor Gregory Davis, and a big thank you to the Jazz Journalists Association. And just going to mention real quick. Well, anyway, my name is Greg Limboos. I'm director of the New Orleans Jazz Museum, and we're excited about this room. I'm going to take a chance to make a plug real quick. We just finished an upgrade here and added a all new Dolby Atmos surround system in our control room, a new 17-foot retractable movie screens. We're doing a lot more movies nowadays, is right there. And new front of house position. In the Dolby system allows us to do a number of to mix in a new way into master. So we're excited about that. And Danny Kadar over here, our chief production engineer, is also an incredible photographer. And Travis Wackersback is making sure we have all this recorded, my ramblings and all. But also just wanted to mention that we have our gala coming up December 6th. We'll have around 14 bands, 5 stages, 4 dance groups, and a whole fashion component. So got that behind me. But we're excited that Mr. Davis is here this morning. I want to turn it over to Bailey Badaway, who's going to present the award. Thank you.
All right, good morning. So for more than 40 years, trumpeter Gregory Davis has been a driving force in jazz and the evolution of the New Orleans brass band tradition. For 25 of those years, he's also served as the visionary programmer of the contemporary jazz at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival. Known to many as Bloody, Davis was born in New Orleans in 1957 and raised in the St. Bernard Housing Project, where the pulse of marching bands and second-line parades formed the very soundtrack of his childhood. At an early age, his path was guided by the greats. As a young boy, he was invited by legendary jazz guitarist and banjo player Danny Barker to join the Fairview Baptist Church Band. At the same time, that invitation didn't just open a door, it reshaped the musical landscape of New Orleans. By the time he reached high school, New Orleans was in the midst of a musical shift, and Davis became one of the artists that ushered in change. In those years, most young musicians were playing in R&B or funk bands, but the energy around the Fairview Baptist Band began drawing players in a new direction. At the same time, other musical scenes were rising. Out of this, a new movement took shape, leading to the formation of the Dirty Dozen. With drummer Benny Jones, sousaphone innovator Kirk Joseph, saxophonist Roger Lewis, and Davis, the group revitalized and reimagined the brass band tradition, bringing a bold new sound to New Orleans. Not everyone embraced these changes at first. Some felt the new style strayed too far from traditional brass band music, but elders like Frog Joseph and Danny Barker understood the importance of evolution, and the audience certainly did too, and they still do, because the music Davis has brought in has changed New Orleans forever. Today, Davis remains at the forefront of both preserving and expanding that tradition. As a mentor, advocate, and culture bearer, he remains deeply committed to the Dirty Dozen, and at Jazz Fest, his curatorial vision is as strong as ever. Each year, he assembles over 40 performances across 8 days in the Jazz Tent, showcasing an incredible lineup of talent with artists with a deep connection to the Crescent City, including Astral Project, Terrence Blanchard, Branford Marsalis, Stephanie Jordan, Nick Payton, Dee Dee Bridgewater, and so many more. For his tremendous impact, his leadership, his unwavering dedication to the music and culture of New Orleans, the Jazz Journalists Association is proud to recognize Gregory Davis as the 2025 New Orleans Jazz Hero. Please give a round of applause for Gregory Davis.
I know it will. You got it?
Well, most of what she said is true, but it's over the years, as time passes, a lot of people form their own, history or whatever of what happened and how it happened and how I got wherever I am. That's not necessarily the most important part for me. What is most important for me is that I've been placed in a position to, be of some help to somebody else, because I know that what transpired with me and for me with the Dirty Dozen has been great, and it's been 48 years with the Dirty Dozen, and that actually led me to the work that I've been able to do with Jazz Fest, festival productions, and that put me in a place where I was around other people that cared about other people, and that really has been a catalyst for me to just want me to try to do more for other people other than myself. And so if whatever this award signifies or is meant to signify, the most important thing to me is that somebody maybe recognize that I really do care about trying to help other people. So as demonstrated with the people that are here now, most of these people are here from festival production, from Jazz Fest, and just being in that incubator, inspired me to know that it is that big part of my purpose is to try to help other people, lend a hand out to help somebody, step up. So I do appreciate you all being here. My good friend Roger Lewis, from Dirty Dozen, he and I have, like I say, 48 years with the Dirty Dozen, so just having those kind of people and you all here to, be here for this means a great deal to me. Thank you, and thank you again. And I used to, I've known Quint for a lot of years, and our birthdays are like 10 years apart. And I've heard him say over the years, getting old is a bitch, and I can say getting old is a bitch. Thanks.